What happened at Porsha's birthday dinner?
Porsha didn't even get dressed for her dinner.
Oh, Porsha was definitely hotter than fish grease.
I could tell something was off.
What's wrong, Porsha? What's wrong? Something is wrong. You're not yourself. Tired.
I don't feel like that energy was there that morning, but at dinner it just felt like literally something had happened.
Oh, what you girls did not know, I got a phone call from a friend. Yeah. I was told that Drew and Dennis had in fact filmed together. At that point, you would say, Porsha, it's cool. Like, you've known that this could happen.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I was told by both that it was not. When I found out at that moment, I was in shock that he had betrayed what our agreement was.
Yeah.
And it just kind of shut me down. It just felt like a pile on.
Absolutely.
It just felt like a pile on. I feel like every time I bring something within the group, it escalates.
And you was very calm. So I'm just like, okay.
I want to ask the question, or are you good with me being here because I know I wasn't invited?
You're straight.
Oh.
When she left at that dinner, I just thought it was just her being dramatic.
I'm gonna go now. This is just immature.
Girl, why are you leaving?
Because I don't have to deal with this, actually.
She throws a lot of curveballs. She's always there to stir the pot and create fires. But then when it's time to confront her situation, she always runs. She's a runner.
I mean, geez.
Yeah.
I've said way more to you to make you walk out than that.
You are an awful slimy ass bitch. You know that.
I didn't do anything.
Now, after dinner, I did go check on her, and she pretty much told me why she was upset was because of you filming with Dennis. That's why she was upset.
What is the issue with that?
If your husband and you know, are on separate terms or whatever, right? God forbid.
You better never film with my man.
It's just an open door.
Why are you angry with me filming my music? Like, why are you so angry that I'm trying to advance a part of my career that has been so important to me? Why can't I make my money?
You see how people use this group to blast whatever, to use it to catapult whatever they want to catapult, right? Why would I want to offer that to him?
Yeah, ever.
Why would I want to offer that to him?
No, ma'am.
So in
No,
that
ma'am.
case, that's what filming means to me. It's not, oh, he can't film, he can't get a check, he can't support,
This is your space.
No, don't open the door. Don't open the door.
There's no issue between her and Dennis. She knows that we're all friends. I just felt like no one's doing anything to hurt Porsha. Like, this isn't something damaging. It's all love and it's all positive.
You already knew it was hard for me to come back to the show, being that I'm coming back, going through a divorce, trying to hold it together. I was already going through so much that, you know, I was
This was
just
one
like,
extra
don't
thing that
add
she was
on.
adding to your plate.
At that time, it wasn't on Drew. I was focused on what he was doing.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, you know, my mental health, to be able to do this has to be a certain level.
Yeah.
Why are you messing with it?
Honest question.
Honest answer.
Drew, would you feel some kind of way if any of the ladies in the circle filmed with Ralph, for whatever reason, and not tell you?
This is the thing. In this group, we're friends. Him and Phaedra have hung out. I mean, in this friend circle, if we're just being friends, I don't see a difference of filming and being friends.
I get like running into different people. Like, I may see Ralph out or whatever, and of course I'm always gonna say hello. I specifically feel like filming, I would never film with your husband. If Ralph came to me and said, hey, Cynthia, I'm thinking about being a supermodel tomorrow. But he's a good looking guy. He could actually ask me that question. I honestly would feel very uncomfortable dealing with Ralph outside of you. For me, it's a respect thing. Now, would I maybe call you and say, hey, Drew, Ralph approached me about A, B, and C. Are you comfortable with that? And this is something that will be filmed.
Well, I kind of feel like if we already talked about the fact Dennis and I were working together and that was okay and you're in support of it, I don't understand the issue if we are now working together and you know this is my life. My thing is, why would a person react this way? A person would react this way if you want to spin the block. And that's what it's giving. And if you want to spin the block, then just say that, Porsha.
I hate to be that one to cry, you know, oh, I'm so stressed already going through divorce. But it's true.
You was going through
I literally was. And so you're extra emotional, you're hypersensitive of everything.
I was like, why is she acting like a bitch?
A
I'm
girl,
like, what's wrong
a
with
bitch,
her?
a baby, all of that.
It's her birthday. We over there trying to hype you up. I'm like, I barely like her, but let's go. No, I'm just kidding.
Tell us about turning up in Nashville.
So, in Nashville. When I tell you, like, looking back at Nashville, I had a ball, first of all.
I did too.
Porsha. Baby, when I tell you I rolled that bull.
Opportunity to really have a good time. I got to really get to know you that week.
Let's just say that.
Girl, I had a ball.
Coyote Ugly was a
That was
vibe.
everything.
Free swallow.
Happy birthday.
Have you tried that at home?
I've tried it a few times.
Ooh. Dare to talk about it?
I mean,
With someone in particular, or just kind of just doing it on your own?
Can we talk about this later?
All right, we'll shelf it.
Let's talk about it on WhatsApp so you have no evidence.
Oh.
Were you at the whiskey taste?
Now, right out of the barrel, the whiskey's gonna open up in the glass just like wine, so nose it or smell it.
Let's nose it.
Yes, I loved it.
And I did taste the whiskey. It was so good.
I see.
God
had a
damn.
bite to it.
She was lit.
I went crazy.
Shamea, you got a phone call on the way to Nashville.
I got a call from a former friend, someone that was really good friends with my ex.
A lady that sent me a text today, and I hadn't talked to her. I tried to tell her why I was divorcing her, and she kind of like shut me out and was mean about it.
And I hadn't talked to her in over a decade.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because when we divorced, people pick sides. Of course, they went
know
with
how
the
that
wealth.
goes.
They went with the successful guy who
Of
was
course.
popular and all the things. And I tried to tell him once, but I wasn't gonna parade it around for the world. I was like, listen, this is what he did to me. This is why we are not together. And they were like, yeah, no. They weren't seeing it for me. Fast forward, she's like, well, I just wanted to let you know that I'm sorry. And to paraphrase it, you were right. Just to have it validated from his friend, it really meant a lot to me because I felt like somebody believes me. And it happened while I was actually in the room with Porsha. And we kind of just talked about it a little bit. I mean, I had the strength and the support to be able to move on and get out of that situation, but a lot of people don't. And I was just like, you know what, you guys sit back and let the Lord fight your battles. And that was proof of that.
Right.